intro a little different right now. Let me know if you want to see stuff like this in the future where I kind of show off the deck list beforehand. But really what we're trying to test here in this league is, you know, outside of the usual kind of Toxic Deluge and you know, we have the Cephalid Coliseum in here, which a lot of mill players, you know, both these cards, you know, whether it be mixed reviews or really well reviews, folks are, you know, willing to try it. I think the cards that I really want to test in this metagame right now are Consign to Memory and Test of Talents. So Test of Talents has been a classic mill card at this point, a kind of a counterspell that Surgicals I think is really valuable in a world full of Nadu tutors, in a world of Living End, in a world of Ruby Storm. So I thought maybe a 1-of would be really good here. And Consign to Memory is kind of the big one here. So Consign is 1 mana that says counter target triggered ability or a colorless spell. So a colorless spell is really relevant right now in a world of folks playing Eldrazi Tron, in a world of folks playing Affinity. Also with the Tron prison deck running around, the Consign Memory is just a hard counterspell to anything they play. But then also the triggered ability is actually really relevant because against Ruby Storm, a lot of you have to remember that Storm is actually a triggered ability. Before all those Storm copies enter the stack, you cast your Storm spell and then a trigger goes on the stack to create those copies. So you can actually counter that triggered ability, functionally countering the Storm spell. It's like kind of better Flusterstorm in many ways. So Consign to Memory, a lot of positive abilities there. So we're going to get a chance to test everything out here. We get a good amount of variability. Crypt Incursion does a lot of work. Jace does a lot of work. You know, we're throwing in Tasha's this time around for a little bit of exile, but enjoy the games and let me know what you think about this deck list down below. We're on the draw with a hand like this. I mean, in this metagame, it's like you can't just go double crab. They'll just play something dumb against you. But it doesn't look like, I mean, if this is some type of Nadu, then I don't know. Well, okay, this isn't a keepable hand regardless. This is miles better. Miles better. Double Fatal Push is actually so good. Yeah, considering this metagame, it's much better. It's much better. Chancellor of the Tangle. Nadu? Maybe? That's what I'm thinking. No thing to punish this. Okay, see. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. I mean, okay. All that just to power that out on turn 1. Fair. What is this though? This is Domain, but they're not playing Jegantha, so that kind of tells me that they're playing. Okay. Honestly, never been happier to see this. Do I take the stubby Ds or do I take the burn spells? I mean, they don't even have blue right now, so whatever. Yeah, it's one of those matchups where Tasha's is going to be awful. So bad. Okay, no blue so far. Yeah, so good. We didn't take out the stubby D. Don't really care about that. I mean, we're just going to rip out of Tasha's three mana mill 3 cards. Like, you know, that's the life. That's what it be. That's truly what it be. Persist. I mean, immediately, Leyline Binding's a thing, but Persist though. Putting myself down real low for that. Yeah, Persist is a card that we need to take out immediately. I can't have that lying around. I guess if they're playing Flage, this is an interesting version of thing. I guess this. Oh, they just didn't. Okay. Yeah, Chancellor. Oh yeah, what am I saying? Chancellor. Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, so we're gonna leave this in here. Yes, it's more fodder for Flage, but it's also more fodder for a Vision. So kind of just need to I'll throw this out. This is gonna get nowhere. Yo, literally 3 cards. Literally 3 cards. I predicted it. Literally 3 cards. Okay. Yep. Scion works, yeah. Okay, I mean, just a 4-mana 4/4 for now. I don't know how greedy I want to get with this thing right now, but we'll keep milling them. We'll see what we can force out. They have triple Chancellor in hand, which is absolutely great, but we're on like a clock right now, so mystery card in hand. Opponent, what do you got? This is going to be actually mad annoying. Not going to lie, it's going to be mad annoying. Okay. Cephalid Coliseum is advancing the board plan. Fudge. That's a problem. Fudge the Flage, yeah. They don't have white, white, red, red though. They have red, red. They can't make, yeah, they don't have white, white, red, red. Okay, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I queued into this league with Tasha's, and of course, this is the first game that I play. Tasha's worst matchup. We know exactly what we're boarding out. Hopefully discard, yeah, discard draw. Perfect, because that puts me at exactly enough, no blocks, exactly enough to kind of mill and get something going here. Yep. Nice. Fatal Push is nice. This thing doesn't have, oh, it does have flying. So what we're going to do, we're going to bounce this to our hand, play this out. Unfortunately, this means our Field of Ruin plays, if we have any, are so far dead. Wow. That's GG's. Undo. Yeah, there's no way I can create Threshold. I can get to 6 cards. Yeah, I can get to 6 cards. Tasha's does nothing. This is First Strike Trample. This is flying. All right, Domain. Domain it is. What do we have for this matchup? I mean, Crypt Incursion's the big thing. Tasha's is out. I think I may have to force Ensnaring Bridge. I genuinely might have to force Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, this seems like a Toxic Deluge. Doesn't seem like that's the spell. Happy to bring in Pierces too. Let's see here. So we'll take out, definitely take out the Surgicals as well. Let's bring these in. Maybe the Spell Pierces are too much. All things considered, though, they are potentially getting into some type of counter war with us. I think Jace is going to be important just as a mill spell. Soul Guide Lantern, I think just because of the Flage and the reanimation spells is going to be important. I think fighting Spell Pierce is also going to be pretty key once their mana starts getting really good. Consign. Consign's kind of funny. Is Consign better than Spell Pierce here? It might be. Consign might be better than Spell Pierce here. All right, let's just drop 2 visions and call it. I genuinely don't know how to board in this. This is just such a, because this is modern right now. It's such like a random hooky dooky mess of things. At least we know they don't have any crazy like turn 1 plays. What are they playing? We'll drop our Otawara. I don't think we really need that. I think we're just gonna go, yeah, I think we're just gonna go Misty Rainforest. Like, yeah, we have the Fractured Sanity, but I don't know how much I'm really going to be using that on 3. Honestly, chances are I might not. I think the Field of Ruin might just be a little stronger, and just I guess having visions out is good, because I think I'm just gonna burn it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna burn it. Because it's like I don't have surgicals right now, and what am I gonna do? Feed Flage. Okay. What does this do? Okay. Okay, I'll just burn the visions then on that. Yep. Yep. I'll put that on top. They draw. They keep it going. All right. So I think, yeah, we'll burn the visions. Still no archive trap to punish this. Unfortunate. Yep. Oh, they don't want Stubby D. All right. Do they have one in hand already? I mean, they got their blue source off the rip, so. Just gonna burn this now. I will pay for it just to redraw. Nice. Nice. I'll play Field of Ruin. Pass through. Yep. Okay, let's go to your turn. And then we can field. We'll grab a basic swamp. Grab a basic swamp. The reason, like, I mean, the reason I'm getting that source is that they dropped a Stubborn Denial, potentially meaning that they have one, so they could be, you know, kind of playing me there. But I want to get the red sources out, right? Like, I want to make the Flage a bit of a harder play, now knowing that they have copies of that card. I do want to be hyper aware of that. Nice. Okay. We'll cast Fractured Sanity. If they stubborn deny my Soul Guide Lantern, I guess I maybe should have played this out first. Because if they counter the mill spell, it's less consequential, yeah. This could potentially allow them to play Flage here. I mean, if they do, they tap out all their mana. I could play Ensnaring Bridge, and then Lord knows if I'm gonna have the control for it. But they can't play it now. With this mana, they can't play it, so that's good at least. Tapping a little awkward, I feel like they're getting some awkward lands. Like, I feel like if you're playing Flage, is that really like the first spell you play? Fair reanimation target. All spells, yeah. All spells or what? Yeah. So I'm at 3 cards that can't attack. Gotta have a Leyline Binding here. Yep. Gotta have a Leyline Binding here. This is just like one of the weird, I don't even know. I wanted a league full of like Storm, Nadu, but everything's so variable right now. It's so variable right now. Truly. Okay. Hard casting the ley line. Fair enough. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess. Yep, let's just do that. Yes, play that. Just keep milling them. All right, I love it. The leyline bindings disappearing. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Maybe we can get them slowly here. 23 cards left. 3 leyline bindings in the yard. Have to dodge one. Have to dodge one. Getting their basics out, I see. Might be able to shut them off of red. So they're going to play Flage. And you know what? They might actually just point it at the Ruin Crab, which is big value. For me, anyway. In which case, I'll just kill it here. No. Yeah, actually, I do want to kill it. Yeah. I do want to kill it. What are they pointing at? Oh, they're just doing 3 at me. Fair enough. Yep. Trying to speed up the clock. Trying to speed up the clock. Speed up the clock. All day. Okay. We'll yield to that. Tap return. Then we can fatal push. Do we want a fatal push? I think we just want a crypt now for value, actually. All things considered, I think I just want to throw out a crypt. If they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell. Yeah, I think that's probably better. If they answer the Ensnaring Bridge, we keep our, like, we have some turns, right? We'll be taking like 13 damage a turn, but you know, it'll be something. It'll be something. Yo, there. Nah, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill the Flage now. I will say that. I'm not killing the Flage now. I just gave them another one though. So yep. It's like I don't really wanna feed it. That's my thing here. Because the Flage gives them more options to kill my Ruin Crab if they so realize. The double Chancellor is really funny into crabs though. Because it's like I just don't care. Happy that I'm drawing some lands though, I will say. Trying to find that one leyline binding that they have. Yeah, see, this right here is a problem. Now that I'm forgetting, yeah, it's legendary, and then they can just pretty much, they can force themselves to play one over and over again, which is really annoying. So we'll keep this island, I believe. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. What we can do is we can Jace 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, perfect. All right. So we actually managed to steal a game there, which is insane to me. It's just absolutely insane to me. I'm wondering if Extirpate is the play, but no. Because they don't have shuffle effects. They don't have shuffle effects, but I think like it might just be antagonistic to play all this. Like, is the Consign to memory just better? The one of Consign? It might just be. In terms of like protecting my... Maybe this is... Maybe a Soul Guide is better here. Instead of Spell Pierce. Well, Spell Pierce... Because they have like reanimation shenanigans going on right now. So it's like... Like the Spell Pierce is relevant. It's just really annoying. I don't know what to tell you. It's just really annoying. I don't know, like unless this deck is like a purely metagame deck, I don't know if I can make the right choice as to what's like a good call to metagame against this deck. All right. You got the Scion nonsense coming up. Yep. Hold on. Play this. Yep. So counter that out. That's fine. Yep. Pass through. They play Scion here. I'm just screwed. Yep. Truly just screwed. See if I can dig for like a bridge or something here. They can obviously just reanimate stuff with this. I'm just trying to find a bridge here. Not a land. Definitely not looking for a land. I could play Coliseum into Fractured Sanity and just pray, I guess. I mean, it's actually probably going to be Field of Ruin. Yeah. It's probably going to be Field of Ruin. Let's hope they have nothing here. That'd be great. Okay. Okay, come on. Outside of that, hopefully nothing. Yeah, I can't Field of Ruin their basic island. But, can do this. I can force an archive trap here, which might be better. Just punish their land count a little bit, but I mean it doesn't really help with the ley line. I'm just trying to get the trap out of my hand. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the trap out of my hand. Ferocious is 5 or 4. Which case my archive trap is getting countered regardless. Okay, let's pass through there. Right, let's hit him with this. Sure. Stubborn is 4. Okay. In which case, just a hard counter. I'll play this Ruin Crab. And pass through. Yeah, I had to force the Stubby D out, right? Like, I had to rely on the fact that they had it. Now that Summer Denial is not available for, I don't know, like my Ensnaring Bridge. So, you know, Flage, yeah. I wonder if it hits me. Yeah, hits me, eh? All right. Okay, I mean, that's not Flage next turn. That's good. That's not Flage next turn. How do we play this? Am I supposed to cycle Fractured Sanity or just go for the win? I don't know. I don't know if they have it. Like, I think I'm just supposed to go for the win, right? Like if they can deal 1 damage, they can deal 1 damage. There's no real difference to that, I don't think. Right? Like I am supposed to just do this, right? And do this. Just a turn behind. Just a turn behind. Because even if I cycle Fractured, like, what am I cycling into? Like, Drown, I guess, but that has hexproof, so, you know. Yeah, so I'm at 1. Do you have, like, you need a red and... Actually, you need a red and a white source, so Flage isn't coming down there, unless you have one in hand. Unless you have one in hand. Oh, no, right, because they can cast it with the ley line anyway. Yeah, so there's nothing I was doing. There's nothing I was doing. Even if I redrew with the Cephalid Coliseum, what was I drawing into? There wasn't a good way to play that either way. I was dead. Yeah, I forgot. Guild Pact. All right, well, GG's. I feel like we actually managed to get pretty close. I guess we could have gone into, like... I don't know. I guess I could have mulled into a way to... You know, like a counter spell to stop that, but like even still. Jegantha's revealed on my opponent's side. Do I make the assumption that this is Ruby Storm? Or this is Tron? Even if it's Tron, it's Prison Tron. Why would they play Jegantha? For value? Storm's going first, too. I think either way, this hand is pretty bad. What is our opponent doing? Into any Jegantha deck, this hand is bad. This is a little better. Okay. This is a little better. The surgical helps. Surgical helps right now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if this is Storm. Because this is the matchup I really want. If it's Storm, this is the matchup I really wanted to test against. Not... Damn it. Maybe I should have kept that first one. Maybe I should have kept that first one. All right. Well, it's going to be Undercity Sewers. It's fair, though. I think it's... Let's see here. Let's put that at the top. Let's put that at the top, and then we'll keep it there. Let's see here. So from here, opponent is going to do what? Actually, what plays Zagoth, Triome, and Jegantha? What am I missing here? Zagoth, Triome, you're not playing any endurance. Playing pure fetches in a what? Really curious. What is... Oh, it's just domain. This is just domain again. Oh, it's just domain again. Okay. Yo, I got so lost in the sauce. All right, fine. Fair enough. Domain again. Okay, no fatal push, but it's okay. We know what we're drawing. All right. All right. All right. We are going to try and get out maybe like a Leyline Binding or something, or not Leyline Binding, yeah, something like that. Or Nashobi Brawler isn't terrible. Grab the Swamp. Tribal Flames is definitely a hit, I will say. So this is more traditional Zoo. Yeah, baby. That's it right there. That's the good stuff right there. I'm just gonna be playing against Domain the whole time. Like, come on now. I know this doesn't enable my Fractured Sanity, but I don't think my priority is playing Fractured Sanity right now. I think my priority is just stabilizing, and doing my best to make the current board state work. Yeah, but it's about to get a little tough. Yep. What are they discarding? Ooh, they just drew the binding, eh? Okay, we'll take the 5. You can't play both of these unless they drew a green source. Okay, Scion, yeah. So what we will do is we will stop their ability to filter. There's no way that's exactly what you drew. Get out of here. What? That's exactly... It's like our luck doesn't want to be with us, eh? All right, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. There's no way that's exactly what you drew. Fine. Postboard, we have some options, but not many. Yo, they're just drawing everything perfectly. Now they played Nashobi Brawler and they just present lethal next turn. How is this fair? Dropped in a cattle. Yup. Yeah, they present lethal regardless next turn. What am I supposed to do here? Come on, opponent. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. Yep, there you go. There you go. There you go. No Ensnaring Bridge to speak of. Let's see here. Did we keep a mainboard crypt? I can't even remember. We did keep a mainboard crypt. Okay. Okay, well, there is one hope. So we thin our deck. Then we burn one card for 1 for nothing. GG's. All right, domain. Traditional domain. I think Consign is fine. Spell Pierce, probably. And then what we do is we drop Tasha's. Probably the Jace's too, honestly. I lied. Surgical. Not Jace's. Surgical and Tasha's first. Okay. Then what we do is bring in Crypt. I don't know if we bring in Ensnaring Bridge. I'm not going to lie. Soul Guide Lantern, no. I mean, if they just dupe us with something like Endurance, like, what am I really supposed to do here? Is it Extirpate? I don't think so. I think the Ensnaring Bridges do more work than that. You have all these ways to quote unquote protect it. So let's run it. Let's run it. Yes, I'd love to play first. Hopefully a fatal push for that turn 1 Ragavan that they're going to keep. They brought in 8 cards out of their board. They're making this game harder. No. They're making this game harder. Watch, they're not going to mill a single card. And I'm going to get tracked. All right, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. It kills Ragavan on 2 and then holds up Consign. Lord. Okay, well. Okay, shock that in. Because what if I need to consign something on turn 1, which would be insane, but I've seen worse. The Chancellor plays are crazy. I'm not going to lie. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Never was I ever punished. Never was I ever punished. Whoo. Whoo. Just. Oh, baby. Never was I ever punished. All right. Now, Consign is going to be able to counter the Draco. But it's not a colorless spell, though. Wait. It's actually not a colorless spell. Is it? No, it is on the stack. Okay. It is on the stack. All right. Okay. Okay, okay. Goodbye. It is on the stack. All right. We did something. We did something here. Field of Ruin just being absolutely useless here. Field of Ruin just being absolute. Lord. Honestly, I think we're supposed to get rid of this steam. We're supposed to kill the steam vents, get an island, right? Just develop our mana base a little bit better, and then pass the turn. Yes, they can bolt us with this land. I can counter another Draco. That'd be great. I can counter another Draco. Yep. Please let me counter another Draco. Please let me counter another Draco. Please. I'm begging you. Please. No. No. All right. Get out of here, loser. Okay, play this. Drown this. Drown that, pass the turn. Actually, I don't really need to play it. Like, I should have just held up Consign. Realistically, I should have just held up Consign. Now I leave room for the Draco to come down and just be completely untargetable. Yeah. Completely untargetable. Yeah. I was gonna say the last card in your hand is not Draco. Okay, we're gonna pass. We're gonna pass with a double counter spell up. That's it. That's it. Now we can counter most everything in the deck. I would really like to draw land if possible. That would be nice. Okay. I'm not... I'd really like to just draw land here. Mill 4. Okay. I want to draw land, play Jace, uptick on this, but I guess I might have to do that regardless. So Jegantha is the last card in their hand. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to counter it. Honestly, I'm wondering if I'm... Okay, well, there you go. All right. I just didn't want to lose life on this. Play this, uptick on this, and then pass the turn. So play Jegantha. I will kill Jegantha with my drown. Then just keep upticking on Jace. That's not fun. All right, Jiggy. Okay, so I'll have to kill that. I will have to kill that. We will uptick on this. We will destroy this. I will play this crab out. I don't think I want to cycle Fractured Sanity, in all honesty. Don't think I want to cycle Fractured Sanity. Big Jiggy's coming down. Yep, big Jiggy. Can't counter this. Not a colorless spell. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's like for free. It's like I don't understand. It's like for free that we're drawing these spells. It's just for free. All right, I think now we're kind of approaching the point of being pretty comfortable with cycling Fractured Sanity, but also, I mean, the Jace right now mills 24 and then plus 14, that's 38 cards. That's 10 off, you know, like it's so close to really just being the win condition that we need it to be right now. So we just keep upticking on this Nacatl here. Spell Pierce is kind of useless, not gonna lie. We're gonna just keep upticking on this. We're gonna pass through. That is the plan. Because I can't even, like, I'm not even drawing lands for this crab. Like, it's not even like I can minus and draw cards. Like, why would I do that? Why would I -2 to mill 3 cards and draw a card? No, it's just, that's 6 cards lost in terms of mill potentiality here. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close to something. Opponent just whiffing turn after turn here, which is great. See, now this is what I'm talking about. This is a win. Yep. We're going to take the... Doesn't really matter. We'll take Zagoth Triumph, I guess. Grab an island. Right, we will... If they Leyline Binding, they would have... If they had Leyline Binding, they would have used it this whole time. So I'm just going to set up Fractured Sanity. If they have the counter spell, sure. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just kill the whole dang thing. You got 0 cards. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got there. We pretty much see their whole deck here. I mean, I mean, they had to whiff. To be fair, they had to whiff for so long just for us to be able to do anything here. So we're just going to submit, run it, go next. Facing the wrong half the metagame. I feel like I'm going to be playing against the Nadu decks, the Storm decks, the Living End decks, but we're not finding them here. What are they doing? They mulligan. So I mulligan. What are you doing right now? You keeping this? I think I'll drop Sync. Oh, no ley line. Okay, our field room's better. If they play Ragavan, though, we're screwed. If they play Ragavan, we're kind of screwed. But I'll take it. Looks like Ragavan. That's what I was kind of worried about here. Can't always get lucky, right? Our luck can't always be with us, unfortunately. Play this out. Yep. So we'll grab our little Undercity Sewer, try and manage what we have on top here. Yeah, I mean, you can take that. I don't really care. Not casting it. Yeah. Not casting it for any value, anyway. The best red 1-drop in the game. The best red 1-drop in the game. Kavu? Or Draco? Draco doesn't work here, does it? Brawler? I don't know how I'm supposed to win this. I guess I should have mulliganed one more time, but I had to rely on them not having like them having the domain them having the ley line hand was probably much better here. It's just had to dodge Ragavan. That's all this is really about. I'm drawing an extra card. I should have mulled one more, but get out of here. At least we get to use something here. Lost a crab. That's fine. Okay, we'll grab our other Watery Grave here. So they got Bolt for lethal next turn. That's fine. I mean, they had lethal regardless here. Oh, speaking of, so we got to hit the Brawler because that makes it so another Bolt that they have would be lethal. I would love to take the Ragavan, but I guess the other risk is that, you know, do we play for bridge into Crypt or something? I don't know. If they take an Ensnaring Bridge here, I'm about to... They had the Tribal Flames, though. Okay, all right. They had the Tribal Flames. All right, we're 0-2 starting off this league. Not great, but let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. It's just domain matchups. It's okay. All right, we're in game 3. Let's see if we can't bring this league back. We'll keep this hand, double crab into some fetches, visions. Does what it needs to do. Does what it needs to do. We're on the play as well. No Jegantha on the opposing side, but all that means is it's really not domain or Ruby Storm. I would like to play against Ruby Storm. I do want to test. Looks like Murktide. Or it could be the Izzet control deck. It's like the Snapcaster deck. Which may not be the most ideal thing in the world. All things considered. Yeah, looks like the Izzet control deck. If I bring them to 7 cards and I can somehow archive trap, this is probably worth it, right? Shock this in, take the 2 damage. If I can somehow get this archive trap off, maybe they fetch here. This has to be worth it. All right. Fine. Fine. No fetch for me. Invert polarity. Okay. All right, Colossal Sky Turtle. I just have to pass through. I'm giving them the playback. I don't think I can afford not to counter their next spell here. Okay, we'll cycle this. Draw card. That's not what I want. I'm not burning this visions. I'm not burning this visions. I'm telling you, I'm not burning this visions. We'll kill this. Yeah, just as a more long-term threat that deals us damage. Yeah. They're just gonna be going snap bolts at us. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. It's really interesting that bolt snap bolt is back here. Maybe I'll burn visions here. That'd be nice. If I could burn visions here, that'd be nice. Oh yeah, come on. Do it. You know you want to do it. All right. I found my other land. I found my other land. So far behind. I'm so far behind when it comes to mana development, but that's okay. Otawara it is. Yeah, I'll play this pass game. Eventually you gotta crack that Misty. All right. Eventually you gotta crack this Misty. Tasha's is actually pretty bad against this deck. I'm not gonna lie. Counter here. Please tell me you have a 3-mana counter spell. Yes! Yes! You have a 3-mana counter spell. Get out of here. Oh, okay. Thundering Fall still works. Hit you with this. Kept it on top. You clearly wanted it. All right, so I'm going to pull the visions here to draw the counter spell. All right. Love it. All right, so Izzet control. We managed to steal that first game here. So I think we're going to bring in the Extirpates. We'll drop Crypt and we'll drop the Jaces. We'll play Test. I think we'll drop 2 Tashas into this matchup. And I don't think Soul Guide Lantern is really worth it. Maybe Consign. We're just countering triggered abilities, really. Really just countering triggered abilities with that. Yeah, I mean, we'll run it like this. I think the surgicals will be worth it here. Test of Talents probably go real hard here. If we can test of Talents like a bolt, probably go so hard. I mean, I'm down. This hand curves pretty decently, I'll say. They'll throw a bolt at this, and then after that, like on my turn 3, I can Tasha's, and then I can throw out a Fractured from there. Yep. I'm gonna shock this. I'm actually gonna play for the crab survival here. I'm gonna play for the crab survival. I'm gonna play for the crab survival here. All right. All right, what do you got for me? Spell Pierce available. All right. I mean, I won game 1, I guess. Yeah, this was the aspect of the deck I completely forgot about. Yeah. Not much I'm doing against that. Not much I'm doing against that. They got 2 red sources, which isn't great. Okay. All right. Honestly, if they're just playing Moon like this, just yeah, no, my hand definitely like just fed into this like real hard here. Okay, you know what? You can have it. Yeah, that's. I've seen enough. I got locked out by maggots. That's fine. Yo, just run it back. Just run it back. Truly, I don't know. Just hopefully we can play around it. That's all I can hope for. Okay. I guess this like kind of plays around Magus. Like kept a 7 too. This kind of plays around Magus. Yep. Yep. Fields. 3, pass the turn. Yep. 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 Tamiyo, sure. So in this case, we're going to field pretty aggressively here and grab a blue source, not a black source. I know, kind of weird, but it feels like I need to cast my blue spells instead of worrying about my worrying about my black removal. Yep. We've drawn 1 card this turn. Yep. You know, flip it aggressively. Seems pretty good here, and against a deck that can't deal with it, really. Yeah. Go land preordain. Yeah. Okay. No land preordain. All right. I will burn this. Nice. Play the 3. Yeah, sure. Do that and then get my swamp out. So there you go. I'm like pretty protected against the moon there. Yeah, let's counter that. 'Cause that's a threat that can attack. Test of Talents will have to wait for now, but I'm like pretty okay against moon right now. Yeah, so they have what they need to flip the Tamiyo, which is okay. At least this just returns it, though. Yeah, so you definitely want to just aggressively play that, and then you uptick. You're kind of taking it from there. Yep. Yep. Transform. So again, for the folks that aren't understanding, like when you draw 3 cards for the turn, the way to enable that is the fact that it counts the card that you draw for the turn already. It counts that already. So let's go Tasha's first. I lied. Yeah, yeah, it's got to be Tasha's first because my mana is kind of awkward. It's got to be Tasha's first. Only 13 cards, but hey, you know what? I would consider that pretty on rate. I'd consider that pretty on rate. So, yep. Honestly, Flame of Anor is like a great hit. Yeah, Flame of Anor is a great hit. 3 counter spells already gone. But Invoke Polarity is another good one too. But yeah. Wonder what they return. Yeah, this is at the end of the day, this is just like a value, truly a value piece here. Okay, keep that out for now, and then nice polluted delta can get us into another island here. get rid of that. Sure. I want my Fractured Sanity to resolve, so I'll hit the counter spell. Eventually. Yeah, I'll hit the counter spell eventually. No red basics, eh? No red basics. Yo, be so for real right now. All right. Be so for real right now. All right, Undercity Sewers. Put that in the graveyard. I ain't got no lands to enable you. Got no lands to enable you. That's a threat. That's a threat. Yep. Back up to 3. Red source. Take 3, go to 10. Is it control? What if I hit snaps right now? What if I just did this? I hit Test of Talents on that. Surgical all your Test of Talents. 1 out of there, 1 out of there. Oh yeah. And then unfortunately, can't exactly surgical that for value. Not the value that I want, but that having flash is so annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah, there's no more. I mean, there's 1 more snap, so it honestly doesn't even really matter to me. Let's hit the lightning bolts now, because we just don't want them returning that. Let's hit the bolts now. Yep. 2, 3, 4. So that's kind of a lot of their pressure there. I mean, at this point they can snap counterspell, right? Like that's really the idea. They can snap into, oh, they're gonna get pretty aggressive here then. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, yeah. Okay. So we know that their hand is this. Hopefully it's just not freaking reverse polarity that they find. Yep. Lethal next turn. Lethal next turn. What can I find? What can I find? Hopefully not... What? Wait, what? I'm so confused. What did they just do? Oh, okay. They return the counter spell. Yeah, that sounds pretty. That seems pretty good. So either it gets countered or they gain control of it. Which actually, if they gain control of it, it still does its function. So I actually want them. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna destroy this. Yeah, you know what? This works. This works. 50-50. Throw it up in the air. This actually works. This works. Take control of it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. We're playing a 50-50 right now, opponent. Come on. We're playing a 50-50. Come on. All right. All right, then. All right. You don't want to play the odds. I love it. You don't want to play the odds. I like that. No, please. Don't do that. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. That is hilarious. All right. So we're going to throw this down on their turn. I think you got to reverse this. You got to reverse this because I'm targeting you. Yeah, you got to reverse polarity this and hoping this gets countered. I don't want to get milled out on my end, but okay. All right. Looks like it just gets countered. Beautiful. All right. So Magus of the Moon doesn't do anything here. I mean, they can't even play it, but all right. So I managed to buy myself some time, right? Of course. Of course, of course, of course. All right, GG's. We right at the end, our deck gives us a little kaput. Right at the end, our deck gives us a little kaput. All right, GG's. Playing up against Jegantha. I really hope this is just Storm. I hope it's Storm and it's with Ral. Okay, it's looking like... I shouldn't say it's looking like Storm so far. It's really not. Nothing to indicate that so far. So I'll shock this in. I'll pass the turn. Okay. All right. Not Storm. Not Storm. They chose to keep the card on top. It looks like it's Domain again. How many Domain players are there out here? Arena. Oh, it's Boros. It's Boros. But you're playing... Does the Boros deck play this? All right, fair enough. All right. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I think we're just gonna pass through. This is really oh. Like, I think I had to, right? Like, because I wasn't countering anything. This is... Why does this deck play Arena of Glory? Or Elegant Parlor, for that matter. What? Huh? Why does this deck play any of that? Why is this deck playing white? Okay, I'm into it, I guess. Yeah. Passing Flames it is. Yep. All right, that's what I call some whiffing right here. Okay, big fan, big fan. A lot of whiffs so far. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Grab an Undercity Sewer. I don't really care about that right now, and I can't cast that. Yeah. Just want more interaction. We ain't getting it. That's fine. So we got Fatal Push and a counter spell available to us. Okay. The deck managed to whiff. The deck managed to whiff. So we're getting a little lucky. Getting a little lucky. I'll take it. I'll take it. For those of you that don't know, when it comes to Consign to Memory, Storm is a trigger. So you can counter Storm. I think I'm supposed to counter this. Truly. Yeah, I don't think I can let them dig. Yeah, and then once they cast Past in Flames, that's going to be a very easy counter. Okay, I have Surgical here, which is really good. Okay, and then what we can do is we can Surgical Past in Flames here. Actually, we might just Surgical Wish. Do we have Wish in here? Because a lot of these decks don't actually have a move past that. So we're going to Surgical... Actually, we can just wait. We can just wait. We can just wait. Let's go to their turn. Let's go to their draw. And then we will Surgical the Past in Flames, which should really, really neuter them here. All right, sorry about that. Let's hit Past in Flames, Past in Flames, Past in Flames. And that should pretty much shut out the whole deck here. Like, let's see here. Do they do have a Grape Shot main though? Some of these decks, I saw some decks not playing them. Like they just went with the Wish route. I saw some decks doing that. But what we're gonna do is just counter the Glimpse here. And this deck is essentially neutered. Yep. We're gonna counter this, and then this deck is essentially just dead in the water here. Really unfortunate for them. They just kind of whiff for a little bit. And then we do this. Perfect. And then we just hit them with... I don't think I want to be defenses down. Like the Ral can still kind of get them there. Like, and they can still kind of muster something up here, but yeah, so I'm just going to hold a Fatal Push for a Ral if that happens. Not going to pass through, because if they fetch here, I win. Okay, Wooded Foothills. Perfect. All right, that is the GG's opponent. Managed to get there, I will say, pretty damn lucky. Pretty damn lucky. Okay, beautiful. We were able to meme out. Now, I think we have what we need to really beat this deck. We're going to take out Crypt. Doesn't really do anything. Jace a little too slow. I think what we're going to do is take out Visions, because we're... And then really just bring in all this. Because, again, remember, Consign for Consign's purposes, right? Consign can counter the Storm trigger. That's what's important there. Consign can counter the Storm trigger. Let's run that. Because what happens is you cast a spell with Storm. There's a Storm trigger that goes on the stack, creating the individual instances of Storm. So you can actually counter that as the triggered ability. So that's why Consign has a pretty good swath of usability here. Do I play this just for the surgical? Like, keep a dead hand regardless? I don't think so. It's like it's getting worse. Mulligan to 4. Okay, it's gonna have to be this. I'm back. All right. We're gonna drop the Cephalid Coliseum because that loses us some life here. And I guess, yeah, surgical and Consign. If they go off, I can counter the Storm trigger. I don't know. I don't know what I'm surgicaling either here. I don't know what I'm supposed to surgical here. But we definitely get we play the Polluted Delta to have a Watery Grave available to us. We just hold up Consign. If they play the Ral, what we can do is, I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Arid Mesa, and then Mountain, Elegant Parlor into an aggressive Ren's Resolve. All right. Okay. I'm down for that because that gives me more options next turn. Undercity Sewer. I'm down for the hard counter here. Down for the hard counter here. Untap. Go to Swamp. Opponent's really like... This is definitely a opponent that's either really unlucky or just doesn't know how to play this deck. I don't know if these are keepable hands exactly, but this is actually here. We can sign this. Yeah, we can sign this. There you go. And then what we do is we can surgical this now without losing the life. Nice. So we take out some of the reducers, which is great. Take that copy out of there. And then in terms of the rest of their deck, I mean, they're excuse me, a wish deck. They kept the grape shot in there. Trying to see if they have the goblin win condition. Why does this deck play Arena of Glory? Why? For Ral? What? Okay, all right. I guess. Is there something out of their sideboard that they're playing? All right, pass the turn. Okay, so they got a whole lot of nonsense in their hand right now. There's no way they go like ritual, and a Past in Flames and a Ren. That is... Okay, Jegantha in hand, fair enough. Jegantha in hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle this Fractured Sanity. Middle for 4. Okay, we found a land, which is good. Play Misty. Okay, and then we Elegant Parlor. They keep that card on top. Okay, keep the Drown. Yo, they're gonna go ritual, and a Past in Flames, which is crazy. Yeah, honestly, at this point I just counter the reducer. At this point, I just counter the reducer. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I just counter the reducer. Yeah, we're in control of this game. We don't need to get too reckless here. Untap, draw, play the island. I mean, we have so many ways to deal with multiple Rals if we need to. Yep. And you know what? They could just go off with like a soft Storm win here. Just cast a bunch of spells, wish, Goblin Warrens if they have enough mana here. I mean, if there ever was a spell to counter, it's this one, right? Oh, I played that wrong. I can't double Fatal Push now. Yeah, I can't double Fatal Push now. What do they cast there? They cast the Desperate Ritual, which, okay. Yeah, that's a win condition. I didn't think about that. Yeah, playing the, because they put it in their hand. I honestly didn't even think they would play that out. All right, let's play this. Let's take out the wish. Right? They don't have access to that anymore. Let's play the crab. Play this. Pass the turn. We can't Fatal Push that. But let's see. Can't Fatal Push that off our opponent here. All right, opponent, what do you got for me? Jegantha. I feel like I'm gonna lose this because I should just let them wish on. No, I don't know what's worse, letting them wish and then like they Goblin Warrens for like. I mean, yeah, Goblin Warrens was, that's the thing. No, you know what? Countering wish was correct. Countering wish was correct because they had like enough rituals. They could just Goblin Warrens and like they have a bunch of tokens out and like I'm not playing Knight of Souls Betrayal. I can't stop that. You know what I mean? I can't stop that. Okay. Playing out their rituals. I took out the wish, so... Okay, they're gonna Past in Flames. Yep. He can still win it. That's the thing. That's the thing with this deck. Like, it can still grind it out if it needs to, and Jegantha can just be a mana source. can just be a mana source if they need it to be. Yeah. Red, red, draw card. Yep. Nice. Maybe cast a pay generic mana cost. Yeah. I just want to flip that into a bunch of red. Yeah. They can't turn these, but, you know. I shouldn't be passing through completely here, because there's an opportunity where once they cast the Ral, I could just Fatal Push it. Yep. Impulse. They're digging. They are digging right now. Yeah, Morphos. Morphos in a red red. And like what you want to do is now you want to use like the generic. Oh no, you can't use that to play generics though. Yeah, so they can't flip this mana ever. This mana is just kind of useless now to them. They can't flip that ever. They managed to flip the green, and that's really about it. Such a weird restriction on a card, but it's interesting. Such a weird restriction on a card. Storm is super high right now. If they draw the Grape Shot, it's genuinely GG if they draw the Grape Shot here. Okay, Ren comes in. Glimpse, Wish. I think I'm just gonna give it to them. I think I've seen enough. I think I've seen enough. Not gonna lie, I think I've seen enough. I think we're just gonna run it back. Just gonna run it back. Deck that can definitely get there. Okay, when the hands are this bad, is it really that bad though? So we have surgical. I just can't do much else. I think this is a mulligan. Wow. I genuinely don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say. All right. I guess the Arena of Glory, now that I'm thinking about it, is probably just for the companion, which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny. All right, Graveyard. Put that away. I don't want that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Elegant Parlor. At least we have the Consign for the, I don't know. We have the Consign and the Fatal Push. Okay, that's nice. So I will keep both up, right? I will keep both up. Yep. Okay, well, you're not going to go off now, are you? So we're going to do this. We're going to cycle this away. Feed your graveyard a bit. All right, all right. Find another archive trap. Great, great. Big fan, big fan. So use the island for the Consign. Fatal Push can be used with that. We can mill them for a bunch of cards here. Yep. 26 cards, leaves them with not much. Let's see what they leave on top here. Top or bottom. Okay, they don't want the Wish. We're going to archive trap them a bunch, and I mean, we have 2 counter spells, so let's see. Okay, 13 cards left. If I had one more archive trap, that'd be great, but oh well. Can't have it all. A lot of their deck is gone. That's okay. Yep. Sure. right? We are going to kill this in response to that. Yep, that's the best I can do. That's truly the best I can do. So you're going to create red. Sure. Do you have another Ral? So I can't really stop that, but I hope it's Ruby Medallion. Because even still, they 110% can just go off here. They 110% can just go off here. Okay. What do you got for me? Okay. All right. I mean, okay. All right. Okay. I think I'm just gonna pass here. See, without like the proper follow-up, not really getting there. Exile the top. They'll probably just create some. Yeah, they'll just create the mana. Yeah. Okay. So this exiles these cards though, right? Yeah, Glimpses exile these. Yeah, they'll play that as a land. Yeah. This just permanently exiles them. You create some mana though. So that is useful for you. Or I just top deck the win. Let's go. Whew. Bit of a grinder against Storm. Well, you managed to get there. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can't 2-3 this league. Last round of this league. Let's see if we can't get a dub. That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great. Okay. Jegantha gets revealed. I have to assume that it is. I mean, we're on the play. I have to assume that this is Ruby Storm. I mean, all right. This will have to be the Ruby Storm hand that I have. I can kill the Ral. That's the best I can do. If it's domain for the third time this league. If it's domain for the third time this league, I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be another grind fest here. Okay, looks like Ruby Storm. Why is this deck playing white? I really have to look up why this deck is playing white. I thought this was just mono red. I really have to look up why this deck is playing white. Oh no, this is the Boros deck. Okay. All right, this is the Boros deck. This is the Boros deck. Okay, so I have to save the Surgical for Flage. Huh? Or Ren. Ren works too. Yeah, I'll hit Ren. Because that's not a card I want to deal with. I'll save the Fatal Push. That's not a card I want to deal with. Oh, no Ren in hand. Interesting. Okay. What is this? A Tarkus command? What is this? Some type of like Naya aggro. What is Bushfire Elemental? It can't be blocked by creatures with power to it. Whatever. Okay. Naya Landfall. Okay. Okay. Lord, would I love a Torpor Orb right now. Lord, would I love a Torpor Orb right now. Torpor Orb would just be like, screw this deck. Crypt Incursion about to be a house here. Crypt Incursion about to be a house here. Ain't no way. What? 6, 7. What? You're just not going to play the... Why? I'm just going to kill that. Why would you do that? Why though? Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna keep advancing my board state here. Okay, wow. Okay. Okay. I don't even. I'll take it. I'll take the 50 play points. I literally. I even paused, right? So that they could not pass through their turn. I don't know. Maybe they glitched out or something. GG's, I guess. Wow. Okay. GG's, I guess.